Welcome to FormBytes. In this video tutorial, we're going to take a look at how easy it is to add any piece of data to an output report that can be generated by Lasernet using the Lasernet connector and not using SSRS. We'll be using the example of a sales order confirmation. However, this could be any report or any document inside Dynamics. Under Accounts Receivable, I'm going to go to All Sales Orders and open up a sales order confirmation. Today, I'm going to be adding the requested ship date to the particular document. So first of all, we'll generate a sample, so we can see on the screen that the actual ship date is not included. So this is a preview using the Lasernet connector, and over here on the right hand side, I'm going to add the requested ship date. The first thing I have to do is right click on the requested ship date, hover the cursor over Form Information, then when the option becomes available I click on Form Name. Information about the current form and selected field are shown in a pop-up to the right of the screen. I expand the Administration tab and make a note of the data source and the data field. This is the table that the field I want to add is in, and the name of the field. Having made a note of this, I navigate to the Lasernet module, go to Common, Reports, and search for my Sales Confirm Replacement report in the list. Once I find it, I select the row, and then in the ribbon at the top of the screen, I click on Query Wizard in the Query section. When the wizard opens, I click on Next, then Next again, and get to the screen with all the data sources for the report. On the left-hand side are the available data sources in the system, and on the right-hand side are all the data sources in this query. I can see the sales table data source I need has not been added to the report. I select the Customer Confirmation Journal, then search in the list of tables on the left for the sales table. Once I found the sales table, I highlight it, then click on the right arrow in the middle of the screen to send the sales table data source over to the list of selected tables for this query. Select the sales table and then click on Relation/Layout at the top of the form. This shows that Lasernet has automatically identified the correct table relations for us. Close the Relations pop-up and click on Next. This screen shows us all the available data fields from the selected data sources on the left and all the fields that have been added to the query on the right. I can see the requested ship date doesn't exist on the right under Sales Table yet. On the left hand side, I select the sales table from the drop-down and search for Shipping Date Requested. I can then select the Shipping Date Requested field and use the arrow in the middle of the screen to send it over to the right hand side. Click on Finish, and then select Journal from the toolbar at the top of the screen. Select the last run of the report, and then click on Resend. Select the Lasernet screen destination, toggle on Force Rerun in the bottom left, and then click OK. This will resend the last sales confirmation that was run, but will use a new query. Alternatively, we can navigate back to the sales confirmation form and run the report from there. Now I can go to the Lasernet form, and here I can select that last file off the server, which will give us the updated sales confirmation with the added requested ship date on it. Now I want to click on Rearrange, and then pick the label, and then drag and drop it into the desired place on the right hand side. Then I want to take the actual date, which is further down here, click on that with the Rearrange selected, and then drag it over to wherever I want it. Now I simply save that, close the form, then I can commit those changes to the server with a little note so that everybody knows what I've changed. Then I can deploy that to the Lasernet server so that it's live. Now if I go back to Dynamics and I regenerate that particular document, we'll see now that within the space of just a few minutes, we've been able to add the requested shipping date, and that's now live.